Hi everyone, it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I have a very exciting island for us to tour today because this is a no terraforming island. I really love seeing the creativity from creators when they don't do any terraforming at all. I think it's a really fun challenge, might be something that you're interested in, so I think that this one will give you a ton of inspiration if so. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so here we are on the island of Virtus. This is actually the airport area. They have a green airport and just the cutest little flag. I just had to touch on that really quickly. But first things first, we're going to check out the island map. So this is Kaylee's island. You may know her, Crossing Kaylee, from Instagram and Twitter. She's an amazing creator and I always love everything she makes. So I know that this island is just going to be amazing and blow us away as always. So we have 2 resident reps on the island and then lots of cute villagers. We have Felicity, Molly, Dina, Daisy, Freckles, Goldie, Henry, and Joey. Honestly, lots of cuties, and this was a really good starting map because, as I said, there's no terraforming on the island, so already kind of the waterscaping on the starting map is really beautiful, and I think that this is looking really, really nice. Let's just start actually walking around the island. So is that Kaylee right there? Or that may be Luna, the second resident rep. But wow, look at this entrance here. I'm just such a fan of island entrances. I think that this is my favorite part of an island to work on. And if you watch my videos, I say a lot that this really sets the stage of what to expect for an island when you get to, I don't know, visiting someone's island or visiting a dream address. So this is kind of giving us a good snapshot of what this aesthetic is going to be. I really love how overgrown this feels. I love that floral pathing, and all of the like whites, yellows, and greens are really pretty. Also, just these little details everywhere is what makes Kaylee's Islands really special. I love these little small areas that she sets up, like down to that sock on the floor. It's just so good, and it always gives me inspiration for tiny areas. So this is definitely a good island to visit if you love small little spaces and just really making every area of your island really special. Look at the little, is that the frog on the back of that outdoor stall? I think that's the stall or the bus stop. I always get those 2 items confused, but super cute. And this actually leads us right over to resident services. But again, so many cute codes on this island, like the little Polaroids on the ground. I will try to collect as many codes as I can. I think Kaylee has a lot on her Instagram stories, so I'll definitely add everything to the description that I can find. We have a cute little bike rental up here. I think that a bike rental is a really good idea, kind of by your entrance or by resident services. Like I said, a lot of these are really great filler ideas, which honestly is what I spend a lot of time decorating on my own islands, or just trying to brainstorm ideas for can sometimes be really hard. So I think that there's just going to be a lot of good inspiration, like I said, all throughout this island. So if we go over to the left, we have some more of these little bus stops over here. They look super cute, and I really like this little like train track code that's being used as well. This all like works really nicely right by the entrance. And then we have our first bridge over here. Of course, it's a diagonal bridge, just the best type of bridge in my opinion. I should just make sure there's nothing on the beaches. I didn't think there was. Okay. Didn't want to miss anything there, but this is a really pretty view. And I mean, just keeping in mind the fact that there is no terraforming done on this island, it's still so naturally beautiful. And to me, I don't know, that's just pretty cool. I rely so much on waterscaping and cliff terraforming. So this kind of island really inspires me that you can just play the game and focus on whatever island map you start with, and your island can still be really beautiful. So over here we have a villager house, a little picnic area, a super cute little puddle code over here as well. And then if we come up this way, we have another picnic area over here. And I'm just loving this. I really like that Springcore aesthetic that was really popular a few months ago. So I'm really glad to be touring another Springcore island. I actually did a Springcore island myself. Honestly, now I guess it's been almost like 6 months ago, but that island, Iriswood, was one of my very favorites. So I think Springcore will always be a favorite theme of mine. Coming back here, we have a extension of this pathway, and I just want to say that this path is really like tying this whole island together. I think it's really nice to have one main path that you use throughout your island, or at least in different sections, having a consistent pathway in each is nice. We have a little laundry area over here, and then I'm also liking these kind of cars throughout because it definitely adds to that like overgrown, abandoned kind of feel that I kind of think is going on here a bit. Around this lake, there's also a little pathway so you can kind of travel through this way. And look at this, it leads us right to Nook's Cranny. What a cute little Nook's Cranny. I love that Kaylee did not upgrade Nook's because I think it's just so cute in this form here. It's one of my favorite, I guess it is my favorite form of Nook's Cranny since there's only 2 stages. But before we go that way, I want to head up the incline over here and just make sure we don't miss what's up this way. I also just want to note how nice the fencing is on this island. I'm a big fan of breaking up areas with fencing. I just think it adds a little bit of vertical height and it's just a nice way to break up some areas. So I'm really liking that vertical fencing and then the plain wooden fencing throughout here. We have some nice matching yellow items as well, like the record player, the mushroom parasol, and then some of these pumpkins coming through. And then we have another villager house here. This is definitely Freckles' house because it's one of my favorite houses, so I know, but very, very cute. I think I'm gonna continue back this way. Honestly, I can't believe how wonderful this island is flowing for not having any terraforming. It's really amazing the way that Kaylee was able to break it up without actually like terraforming at all. I think that's, you know, I've said it before, but that is really, really tricky. Okay, super cute. I'm getting actually a bit of a fall vibe on this island because of all the pumpkins, but I think that's a cool little like addition to Springcore. The more pumpkins, in my opinion, the better. We're also entering fall very soon, so I'm definitely in spooky mode. I'm in all of the, you know, fall vibes. I'm just in that state of mind right now, so this is really just giving me life. We have a really cute neighborhood over here, and then this water back here actually looks really nice. I love just seeing water throughout islands, so that was, I think it's actually a really nice little waterfall area. I can't believe her starting map came with that. Let's get back down this way because we have some stuff to look at in the middle and to the right side of the island. So as we come through over here, we saw Nook's Cranny, but I think I could have went further. Yeah. So we have this little bridge leading us over this way that kind of connects this little waterway that we have here. And then back here, ooh, I see one of the rep houses. Also, this new fencing is like so good. I love this green fencing, really just stunning. And look at this view. What a pretty way to decorate a house. I love it. I love that like curved pathing that we have and just all the different little layers here with the fencing kind of breaking it up a bit more. There's just so much dimension within this flat area, which is pretty cool. And like I said, really hard to achieve without terraforming. So over here, just so many little details. I love, again, this little train track code. And then we have a little laundry area as well. This little diagonal farm. It's super tiny and cute. It just works really nicely. I love anything diagonal, whether it's a diagonal bridge, a diagonal farm, a diagonal meadow. It is just always good in my opinion. So coming up this way, we have another little bridge, a diagonal one, and this leads us to the museum, which again, Kaylee kept in the tent, which, as we know, one of the cutest versions of the museum is the tent, and it just fits really well with this entire island aesthetic. Coming up this way, I don't know if we had come this way before. I don't think we did, but we'll do that on our way back. I'll make sure not to forget that because I want to continue over to the right side of the island. So if we come up here and follow the pathway, we actually have Able Sisters. And of course, just fitting in with how cute this entire island is. I think that if you have a natural island, you'll probably love this island because it's just so aesthetic with very minimal use of actual items. It's really relying a lot on the flowers and bushes and trees in the game, but Kaylee's tiny little areas are so well done with the items that she curates. Also, this little code here with the cutout standee, like I said, her fence usage is really good, and I really like that addition to make it look like a little doorway. If we come up this bridge over here, this should lead us back to, I think, not resident services, the airport. So we'll do that on our way back, but let's come through this way and want to see if there's anywhere we can go. Okay, no, we cannot. I went the wrong way. So if we come backwards, maybe we'll do that instead. We'll come through over here, and there is a little farm. I love it. I love that little honey puddle too. Super cute. And even look at that little filler area back here where I probably would have just thrown a bunch of trees and flowers. There's actually lots of codes down. We have a scooter and even that little beekeeper's hive. Love it. I'm gonna go up this incline now. We have just the cutest green villager house, and look at this. I love this so much. I love that this villager just has their own kind of cliff, and it feels really just secluded and nested in here. They also have just a little kind of backyard area. I like the little crops here and there. If you don't want to do a full farm, I really like how Kaylee just has crops kind of scattered throughout the island as decoration. So really good idea if you want to incorporate some crops, but you don't want to dedicate an entire farm area on your island. Back here we have did we come over here? No, we didn't. Okay, so back here, if we follow this pathway a little bit more, we have another villager house, and then if we follow through this way, it really just has the cutest kind of decoration back here with a car, and I really like that yellow car, by the way. Perfect for this island. Lots of little laundry areas all throughout, and then another super sweet picnic area. I also really like the way that she's layering these blankets over here. That's always a fun way to make your picnic area feel a little bit more exciting or special. So I'm gonna follow this pathway back up again. I don't know if we could get on that cliff back there. Do we have a ladder? No. But maybe we don't have to get back on that cliff. That may just be some filler decor. So hopefully I'm not wrong. Let me check the map and make sure there's no buildings back there. Okay, no. I think that that's probably just some filler decor up on the top there. So hopefully I'm not wrong, Kaylee. We're gonna head back up this way. I know that there was a couple areas that I said we would come back to. So if we come over here by the museum, we didn't actually come up this way yet. And look at how cute. I love the starter house as well. So I love that she left one of the reps with the non-upgraded house. It kind of looks like a dog house almost. It's so cute though. I kind of wish that we could like customize our house to stay that small but still have all of the storage. Over here also they have a little space in front to have some tea, and I love this little table area because Kaylee's using so many different items for seating, like the Zen cushion or that little kids chair. It's really just so exciting to see. I think it's so much more fun to look at when you get creative with the different kind of seating options at little, I guess, table areas or picnic areas like this. I'm gonna come back up this way and just take a closer look at some of the decoration. Again, the codes that she's using are really good, so I will definitely try to gather as many as I can for the description. And this would be if we went to the right of resident services. So now that we're up here, I know that we missed a couple little things up on the front of the island. So we have another villager area over here. And I really like that house with the pink door. Super cute. And look at her pathing. I just think throughout this whole island, the way that she's laid out the pathing, the island flows really well. And also it's just really nice the way that the pathing curves throughout the island, because it just makes it a little bit more interesting to look at than a straight pathway. At least on an island like this that feels very organic, it just feels right to have some of these more curved paths being used. Even these transition areas are really well done. Pretty much just every single area of this island is phenomenal, but I was expecting that from Kaylee as always. I think that we may have seen everything on this island. I don't think that I missed anything, so let's just head back to resident services. I hope that you guys got a lot of inspiration from this island. Maybe it will inspire you to do a no terraforming island now that you've seen that you can still have a super beautiful island without actually worrying about terraforming. So if you're someone who doesn't love to terraform, I think that this will serve as amazing inspiration. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments and what you would like to see next, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!